Hello, everyone. It is, well, I'm going to post this Monday. So it's actually Sunday here. It's gray, nasty Sunday. It's actually cold in New Jersey. Um, I'm bringing you a haul video, which I kind of feel like I should be bringing you guys more sewing videos, but you love haul videos. Every time I do a haul video, I get these great numbers. Probably because I'm not that good of a sewer, but that's a whole nother story. But yesterday, Saturday, my sister and I went to a really nice estate sale. They didn't have a lot that I wanted, but they had enough items, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a haul video because some of the stuff I found was really cool. The majority of it's going up on my Etsy store if you're interested in anything. But I thought, I'm going to do another haul video because this stuff was really cool and I found some interesting stuff. So let's proceed with that. And if you like my videos, please comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff I'm going to tell you again at the end because it's like a weird commercial. But anyway, let's start with the first thing. Not the first thing I found, but everything was scattered in this house. It was crazy. And the majority of the stuff I would say was bought in the early 2000s. And this woman was definitely a hoarder. She did not have a lot of sewing stuff. She was a quilter, so there was some stuff, but not a lot that I could use. But I did get some stuff, so we'll do the sewing stuff last because that's what you're all here for. So I'm going to make you guys wait a little bit because I'm mean like that. So here was one of the things I found. This is an Ideal magazine from 1965. Ideals was a magazine that I think it's Christian based. I'm not sure. Seems very Christian based. The reason I picked this one up, not so much the vintage year, but if you look at this closely, here's the front again. That is all shiny bright ornaments, right? And then look at the back. It's just the whole tree is covered with shiny bright ornaments. And I love shiny brights. And when I saw it, I was just like, this is amazing. And this thing's like in mint condition. In fact, it still has in here, this is crazy. It still has this, which is the card that you send in to do subscriptions for friends and family. And you can even see like the glue is still there. And I mean, they are beautiful, right? Here's another illustration. And if you're not familiar with this, this was like this magazine that had like little stories and songs and poems, and they are definitely a religious slant. So, but as soon as I saw all the shiny bright ornaments on it, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Somebody will want this on Etsy. So I put it up on Etsy. It cost me $1, so it was a bargain. All right, so the next thing, now this was weird. She had all this housewares in the house, and they were really modern. They were nicer stuff, but they were really modern, like Oneida china and like all this stuff that was real modern. But in her garage, like on a shelf with literally like a jar with rusty nails, was this. That's right, guys. Vintage 1990s, maybe even 1980s Minnie Mouse. I remember the mini stage of this. I'm not a Disney person, but I knew somebody online would be a Disney person. The thing about these, well, there's two of them. I'll show you the other one, is for sitting in a garage on a shelf, they were just dirty. Not a crack on them, no chips, nothing. They're in amazing shape. Actually, there is a little bit of a chip over here. Uh-oh. And then there was this. So this is on my Etsy store. If you know anybody that's a Disney fan who's named David, I have his cup. Yeah, and they're kind of nice. This is like, this isn't exactly Fire King, but it's like Fire King. It's the milk glass. It's the really heavy stuff. This one has absolutely no chips whatsoever. And the funny thing is this one I think is actually from the 80s, and I think this one is from the 90s. You can actually can you see the difference in how opaque they are? This one is thinner. So this one's the newer one. Okay, so let's get to the sewing stuff. I know you guys are dying for this. So I picked up this, and I was so excited when I saw it. When I opened the box, it was everything, every part was here. I'm not going to show you everything because I had to take all the cardboard and everything out again. But this was what was amazing to me. The woman who used to own this wrote directions for I don't know who, maybe your future self, maybe somebody she lent it to. And she's recommending what kind of thread to use for this Singer monogrammer. These Singer monogrammers were used, they were an attachment that was used with the Singer zigzag machines. This one's from 1969. It's about average for these. So yeah, that's, you know, that's what that is. And I was like, as soon as I saw it, I just like went crazy. And the interesting thing is this stuff was spread everywhere. She did have kind of a room that had her quilting in it, but this stuff was all over the house. And there wasn't a whole lot, but I grabbed what I saw. And for $4, that went on Etsy too, guys. So I'm going to show you these all together. So when I was in her sewing room, there was like a basket and all this stuff was just thrown in there. She also had like rhinestones and like fake pearls for beading. She had a lot of like fake stones for beading, like the little teeny beads that look like pearls or look like amethyst. So I think that was like her craft thing, but I can always use more of this. And then also in that basket was some more of this still in the package, some more of this and still in the package, and then really the score. Vintage Talon Rickrack. Now the thing about this rickrack that's different than modern rickrack, the modern rickrack is polyester. This is the 100% cotton stuff. It stands up better. It stands up to washing better. It stands up to ironing better. It's easier to work with because the fiber's an easier fiber to work with. I'm not going to put this on Etsy. I'm going to keep this for myself. I'm going to do something vintagey with this. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to do something. And then, of course, no trip would be complete without finding buttons. So when I was upstairs finding the Ideals Christmas book, by the way, this woman had an entire room that was Christmas, but then there was an upstairs room that had a pool table. Interesting concept, like who puts the pool table upstairs in the attic? And the steps were like this narrow, and I'm thinking, who moved the pool table up here? Like what kind of punishment was it to move the pool table up to this room? But this was obviously like a games room because there were tons of games everywhere, and it was just, but the pool table was up there. Up in this room, I found the Vintage Ideals Christmas book, and then I'm looking in, it was just like a bin with a bunch of kind of just crap, like stuff that didn't seem to have a home, you know, like weird newspaper clippings and unfortunately family photos, which is always very upsetting to me when I go to estate sales. And then I looked in the bottom and I saw whoosh, buttons. And I was like, yes, my button karma was strong. So I got this. Label's been ripped off, but I'm pretty sure the label is like this one. So I got these two. And as I dug along, I found these. These are gorgeous and may end up going on the shirt that I've been talking about with that fabric I hauled from Goodwill because they're just so cool. And they're from Sears. Can you imagine how old these must be? Because when was the last time you saw Sears selling buttons? First of all, Sears doesn't exist anymore, but I don't remember Sears selling buttons when I was a kid. So then we got some more. Like these cute little gunmetal ones that are square. These Lamode, just two of these. These are really stained, which makes me think that they're celluloid because they have that weird color that celluloid gets. And these, I don't think these are that old. I think these are maybe 70s or 80s, but they are so discolored. It's like they were baked in the sun, but they're kind of cool. And then there was this pack. I'm going to show you the back because that's how old I think these are. And they were just really cute red buttons. But my faves, right? Because we know what my favorite color is, were these. Now, remember when I discussed making the shirt dress and I showed you guys the fabric that I was going to use for the shirt dress? I came home and I thought, I'm just going to look and see if this is the color of that material. I laid this on top of that bolt of material. These match perfectly. These are going on my shirt dress. So the sewing gods were smiling. I should say the sewing goddesses were smiling on me yesterday when I went to this this estate sale. It was a really good sale. There were a couple things that I kind of wish I grabbed, but I thought they were a little expensive. There was an absolutely beautiful USA pottery vase, and it was that beautiful pink from the 40s. And they wanted $18 for it, which isn't bad. You know, those are like 25, 30 online. But like part of me was just like, oh, you know, do I need to buy more housewares? And then I thought about going over this morning, but it was pouring this morning because, pro tip, estate sales, everything that doesn't sell on like a Saturday or a Friday, by Sunday is half price. So I could have gone back had nobody bought that vase, which is possible because most of the people that were buying things there were buying her newer things. I could have gotten it for $9, but I decided to pass on it. I don't know. I just decided to pass on it. And now it's too late in the day. Now it's, you know, afternoon. And once you get past noon, all the stuff that was going to sell at half price that people were coming back for is gone. Now it's really like kind of the dregs. I hate to use that word, but that's kind of what it is. It's like all the stuff that nobody really wanted, nobody was really into, you know. I mean, this woman had 3 complete sets of china, and nice china. And I didn't see any of that selling. She had kitchenware, you know, but all of it was modern, and it was stuff I don't really want, so I skipped it. But anyway, guys, the thumbnail is a picture of these buttons laying on top of that fabric, if you're interested, with the pattern next to it. And until the next time, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next video, which I think is going to be a sewing video because I'm tired of doing haul videos. But until then, I will see you. Have a good week. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. Love comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.